letting society tell you about the best skincare routines, the hottest plastic surgeons, or the cream that will keep your skin from aging. It's time we start asking ourselves, what the fuck is beauty anyway? If we remove all the IG filters, is there more to a beautiful face than just skincare? Well, I'm here to share it with you, and hell yeah, there is. My name is Jen Carrasco. I have been an esthetician, as well as a high-level fitness competitor, and an all-around badass for over a decade. And I need you to know there is way more to keeping your mind and body clean than just a cream. Join me each week as I cut the BS out of getting healthy, caring for ourselves, and caring for our skin. I share real tips, real ingredients, and real experience. Now let's get some answers on what the fuck is beauty anyway. Hey guys, welcome back to WTF is Beauty Anyway. Today we are going to talk about exfoliation. The reason why I really want to talk about exfoliation is because it should be a part of your everyday skin regime. It is super beneficial, especially with anti-aging properties, acne, just getting off those dead cells that are sitting on the skin. So let me explain a little bit why we need to be exfoliating. So we have the top layer of our skin. The top layer of our skin is filled with dead cells. Then we have like your middle layer, and we have the bottom layer of your skin, which is your dermis. The dermis layer is where all of your baby stem cells are being pretty much born and rejuvenated, and they're kind of just coming up in the world. And what happens is they go through a cycle of life. And with going through a cycle of life, they are going through the different layers of the skin. And with each different layer as they're coming up to the surface, they're actually kind of dying off is what's happening. And then when they get to the surface of your skin, they're pretty much dead cells that are sitting on the surface of your skin that causes your skin to look that dull, grayish debris looking like skin type. And with having that on the top of your skin layers, your products that you're putting on your skin are not pushing past those cells to get underneath to actually start to stimulate and get the stem cells in there and actually get, like, say if you're using growth factors or antioxidants or anything like that, it's not going to be going down deeper and stimulating underneath your skin. So the biggest question that I get from a lot of my clients is, how do I get my skin to look more alive or more luminous and more regenerated? And the reason behind all of that is you need to exfoliate to stimulate. And so with stimulation from exfoliation, you should probably be doing that at least 1 time a week to 3 times a week to possibly, I would say, every day. And it really depends on the sensitivity of your skin. If you have somebody who's super, super sensitive, you're probably going to only want to be doing about 2 to 3 times a week of exfoliation. Where somebody who has thicker skin, you're probably going to want to be doing more of like an everyday exfoliation. So let's talk about the life cycle of a cell and exfoliation with the cells. So if you look at a baby's skin, a baby really has, no pores. You can't really see their pores. It's very flawless. And the reason behind that is because their skin will actually shed. That baby cell from underneath will take about 4 to 6 weeks to come up to the surface and completely decimate and go away. Now, as we get older, our cells and baby stem cells and all that, they start to actually go to sleep more. They're not working like they used to be. So that's why exfoliation revs up that process and gets that going and stimulates a little bit more. But as we get older, it slows down. Usually I would say about in our 20s, it starts to slow down and it doesn't regenerate. It usually takes about 10 weeks for those cells to get back up into the surface. So that's why it's so important to really have great exfoliation properties. I always say, having a good retina hydrate, which is a form of a vitamin A, is super beneficial because that vitamin A is going to stimulate much more than just the exfoliation process to get it going, but it's actually going to help to stimulate more of those collagen, that elastin, those baby cells, fibroblasts to work. It's just super beneficial for all of those together. When you start exfoliating your skin, it sends a signal down below to replicate more of those cells and kind of get the revving going up to start that stimulation process and the collagen elastin to get your skin more plump, youthful, vibrant. So let's talk about types of exfoliation that we can do going forward. So there's a mechanical and there's a chemical exfoliation. So the mechanical exfoliation, you're looking at something that has more of like the beads or exfoliation for the skin, like the little granules. You want to be a little careful depending on your pore size and the granules that you're using, so that way they don't get stuck in the pore. We carry a microdermabrasion scrub, which I love because they are aluminum oxide crystals and they go in and they're very, very tiny. You just kind of go in very lightly and exfoliate the areas that you need to exfoliate a little bit deeper. And usually it's going to take about like 60 seconds or so to make sure that you really properly exfoliate. You want to do your whole face, neck, and chest. Also there's another one, which is a chemical. Now there's different forms of a chemical, which you can go back to one of my last podcasts that explains a little bit of like acid peels that you can do in-house, which I'm going to do another podcast to go over a little bit more of the acid peels that you can do like in your clinic. But these are just superficial at-home treatments that you can do. And there's different forms. So you can get like beta hydroxy acid, salicylic acids at home. You can do creams that have glycolics or creams that have like pineapple extract in there. And those are really great to do on an everyday, if not every other day basis. So just know that there is, a realm of exfoliation. I always say it's really good to exfoliate every day. Now, if you're using something and you're really sensitive and you're going too deep in your skin, you want to be careful because you will cause inflammation. So you just have to kind of weed out what works for you and what doesn't. Maybe exfoliating every other day is a great thing for you versus doing it every single day. And like I went over before, the retinols or the retinohydrates are a great form of exfoliation. The only thing that I do see with that is that it is a chemical base. So a lot of times they can still sit on the surface of the skin and you kind of manually have to slough those off just to get them off because sometimes they won't get off the skin surface layer. So the reason why exfoliation is so beneficial, and I'm going to go back to this again, is really it's product penetration. So you're exfoliating all those dead cells that made their way up to the surface. You don't want your skin to get too thick because the thicker of the layer, your skin is going to look older. You're going to get more wrinkling. It's going to be aging more. You're not going to get the rejuvenation of your new baby stem cells and collagen. You're not getting that circulation going. So if you think of like going to the gym, for instance, or doing cardio, you're getting your blood flow going, right? You're getting your system, you're getting the oxygen in your cells. You're getting your blood flow going, and that's helping to go to each one of your cells to become healthy and vibrant and actually make you look younger and feel younger. It's doing a whole different realm inside your body. Well, it's the same thing with our skin. We want to do the same thing. We want to do the stimulation, the circulation, and that's why I'm always definitely talking about massage and doing that stuff because you're stimulating that blood flow and that collagen and that elastin going into your skin. So hopefully this kind of helped you guys today to dive in a little bit deeper with exfoliation. It's really, really super beneficial. If you guys ever have any questions, please DM me. Any concerns, DM me. If you want some free consults, you can even go online. I do free consultations and we'll talk a little bit. We can even go into diet realm as well as what's going on with your skin. So have a great day and I will see you on the next episode. Thanks for tuning in this week. I hope you feel more empowered and more inspired to love the skin you're in. As we navigate new society norms and beauty daily, make sure to always ask yourself, what the fuck is beauty to me? And know that's all that really matters. If you love this content today, make sure to subscribe, rate, and review. Follow me and get more info on my guest at virago.studio. Yes, I said it, virago.studio. And that's the shit. See you on the next episode, beauties.